Sup, you sons of bitches, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a lovely... Am I going to just start swearing immediately here? I don't fucking know. I guess I am. Whoa. Welcome to a lovely trivia night here on Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021, my brother's birthday. Happy birthday to my brother who art in heaven. Hallowed. He's not in heaven. He's probably in Pound Ridge right now. This is our socially distant pub quiz. Welcome to everyone. Wow, we've got a lot of people watching already. And last week was incredibly spirited. Something on the order of 19, 20 teams, something like that, which was pretty freaking amazing. Pretty tricky, sis. You got me diagonally. Shakam. All right. How we doing out there? I see we got some from Michigan. Rachel's been watching me on Jeopardy. I sort of did okay. I mean, I said, whatever. I've never been on Jeopardy. What's this Jeopardy you speak of? Never even heard of it. Marina's here. Greg is here. Right out of the gate with the swear words. Yes, woo fucking who. Indeed. And the Venmos are coming in fast and furious. Well, let's go over the rules on why we're giving all this money, because the rules are easy. Brought to you live from my living room. This is my living room, my lovely living room with my book collection. There are some of the books, and there are some of the Japanese thingies, and there are some of the me. I should stop moving the camera because every time I do that, it messes up immediately. Everything we do tonight benefits the furloughed staffs of our charter members, the Brazen Head and the Waylon. Later on in the quarantine, we added Gaf West, Gaf East, and Biddy's Pub. And our final member of the cabal of this little mini Irish mafia of bars is Hibernia Hell's Kitchen. Hey guys, in the course of whatever months, we have raised something on the order of $25,000 for the out-of-work staffs or the underemployed staffs of each of these bars. And right now, this is sort of the home stretch all the way through March, because indoor may be returning on the 14th, but it may close again. But the past couple weeks have been brutal because I don't know if you heard, we done got some snow. This is a live photo right now. This is actually in my bedroom. This is the snow in my actual bedroom right now. All right, guys, make sure to follow all of the... Oh, I just got... My producer just passed me over my coffee, which has no alcohol in it whatsoever. None at all. There is no alcohol. There's no alcohol in this. Hey, guys, make sure that you follow all of our bars on their Instagrams and whatnot. Hey, Lee Lewis is saying hello. Cecilia is back. David's staying warm in Brooklyn. Panda Momia is back. A bonus room bar in Brooklyn or a bust. That's way too many bees. Big Shaggy fan club energy. Classy Waffle House. I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah. Awesome. Wow. If you don't follow me already, ba-doom, ba-doom, cha-boom. Follow me on both of those dang things. Let's go over the rules of the evening. The rules are quite simple if you're new to join us. First things first, donate. Please donate. Everything goes to the aforementioned bars, and it goes straight to the staff of their bar staffs, their bussers, their waiters, their everybody but management. Management ain't get shit, bitch. So please donate. But if not, if you just want to watch and hang out and have fun and participate in the chat, hey, that's super cool too. We know a lot of people are under or unemployed, so don't feel that you must donate. We've got lots of generous people here. Your generosity won't be missed, but it would be appreciated. Do what you feel comfortable. We'll all redistribute it later because we're Marxists here at Trivia. Hey, Scott's here. Hello, Scott. Can I get a waffle? Can I get a whoop whoop? Can I get a waffle? Second, open up the Google form. We do all of our answers in Austin Rogers Trivia via Google form. That is coming across the board right now. Make sure that only one member of your team enters that form, and discuss with your teammates however you may very well feel. Holy fucking shit. I gotta stop swearing, first of all. Second of all, looks like we got 17 teams on the leaderboard already, and we haven't even started. This is gonna be awesome. You guys are the best. Next, get on the leaderboard. Oh, I just said it, and you just did it. Get on the leaderboard. The link is in the form, and the link is further up on the chat. Be clever with your team name. If you're funny enough, maybe I'll say it on air. Please name the bar and your team, which bar you support, yada, yada, yada. Team sizes of no more than 6, please. If you have more than 6, there's too many chefs who spoil the cook. If you have fewer than 6, it might be hard for you. 6 is the magic number. Not like we can check that you're not crowdsourcing all of these answers, but at least we can figure out maybe you are, maybe you're not. Please don't shout out the answers. That means don't reveal if you know the answers over there in the chat. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. Don't Google the answers, even though we're all in front of computers. And also the final one is if you are turning in your answers via the Google form, which is over there in the chat, or over there, or over there, or over there. I don't know where in the chat you put your form, but make sure your caps locks buttons are on. Caps locks are on because it is case sensitive. That said, at the end of every round, I will reveal the answers, and then we could settle any disputes. If you think the Google form has incorrectly adjudicated you, please make your appeal in the chat, and I'll say, sure, give yourself an extra point, absolutely. Or absolutely not. That is patently false. If you have opened up the leaderboard already, you do see tonight's rounds are going to consist of round 1 is countries and booze. I'll tell you how that works in just a second. After that is slogans. Round 3, before and after. Round 4, Billy Shakes y'all. William Shakespeare. Haha, I haven't pulled out a truly academic round in quite some time, so it's going to be interesting to see how you fare. And the last round of the night, random, shizzy, you should nizzy. I'm a corned beef hash kind of girl. Hash browns, please. Scattered, smothered, covered. What? Sued? What? I don't know what you're talking about. This is, you ever look into the chat on your YouTube channel and not know what's happening? Well, that just happened to me. All right, guys, round 1 is country by booze. I'm going to put up on screen, and it is redundantly listed in the Google form, 9 and only 9 bottles of booze. All you have to do is name the country. Difficulty level, I've provided all the answers. Therefore, each correct answer is worth 2 points. That's right, it's multiple choice. You're going to see 9 separate bottles, 3, then 3, then 3. And for each correct one, you get 2 points. Then after that, we go into round 2, slogans. Yeah, you want to get to the Willie Shakes? I'm sure you do. I don't know if everyone else is feeling as enthused as you are. Hey, I never even put up my title card. Take a look at it. It says stuff. And there's the other one. Also says stuff. Tonight is cheaper than a beer and a shot. Round 1, name the country. 9 bottles of booze are coming up. You get 2 points for each correct answer. And then coming up after that is round 2, slogans. Here are your first 3 boozes. Name the country, and since it is multiple choice, you get 2 points per correct answer. Slogans for round 2. Round 3, the old favorite of before and after. Round 4, the audio round. Oh, I forgot to mention the audio round. Punk rock music. You're welcome. Following that, Willie Shakespeare. And the last round night, random shit you should know. Looks like the middle third of our night is pretty freaking white with the punk music and the Shakespeare. But luckily, our booze is international. And I'm sure random shit you should know will be international as well. You guys have 1 more minute to review these first 3. Name the country by the booze. And if you have opened up the Google form, you'll notice that it is multiple choice. Thus, each correct answer nets you 2 points. Here's numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6. Name the country by the booze. Hi, Indy M. Thanks for coming, man. Or woman, I can't tell over the chat. However you identify, you are more than welcome, and I'm glad you're playing. You don't even have to play. You could just watch if you want, but we've got a whole bunch of teams playing right now. It looks like something on the order of 19 teams are playing tonight. And again, guys, we're just playing for pride and the good feelings of winning and the better feelings of donating to some very much in need people. And these are 4, 5, and 6 in Name the Country by the Booze. Alex L., I like Get Thee to a Waffle House because you mixed something about Waffle House and Shakespeare right there. Again, guys, if you are filling out the form, please make sure, well, not in this case, that you need caps locks on, but for subsequent rounds, you do need caps on. This round is multiple choice. All you have to do is drop down the menu and tell us what country. And also, you should be able to see within the form that all 9 of these are repeated. And here are your final 3. 2 points apiece in Name the Country of Origin of each of these said boozes. You guys have roughly 1 minute to review these, discuss through whatever means of communications you so desire your offline teammates. And then I'm going to ask you to click that submit button. Once that's submitted, we will tally the answers and scores and see who's in the lead as we go into round 2, all about countries, all about slogans. Oh, IndieM, don't worry about donating or whatnot. No, I'm just happy you joined us, and I'm happy you're watching along. You can play along. You can play along silently. You can yell your answers at the YouTube as if you were watching a vintage game show, because my graphics design skills are frickin' vintage. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm making it up as I go along. Wow, we've got some really good team names going on tonight. R.I.P. Charlotte, the Groundhog. Punxsutawney Phil Kim, absolutely brilliant. Tony Colangelo. Sorry, the floor is lava. Chris Mold. Hey, and I see right there the Chris Mold already scored themselves. If you are confident with how the Google form has adjudicated your answers, you may hop right over to the leaderboard and score yourselves. That's how we do it tonight. And speaking of scores, here was last week's results. Can't Stop, Won't Stop, GameStop eked out a 1-point win over a two-way tie of One If I Land and Two If by Cheese and Leachman's Last Picture Show. That was 71 points for the winner and 70 a tie for the next two ties. Everything Sucks, Safina, and Temporary Stock Option Name made a really good run for the border, but they just couldn't catch up enough to get Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Game Stop. All right, guys, you have 1 more minute to click that all-important submit button. Since this is multiple choice, the Google form is going to automatically tell you how many you got correct out of 18, and you may hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 18 you got. That's right, you grade yourselves. Go over to the leaderboard. Oh, we have got a whole bunch of perfect scores racking up in this bit right now. But don't worry, guys, if you don't have any perfect scores, because there are plenty of points on the board here at our benefiting the Gaf East, Gaf West, Waylon, Brazen Head, Hibernia, and Biddy's Trivia Fundraising Extravagangers. 1 more minute to click submit. Looks like roughly one half of the teams have done so. The other half, you have 1 minute left. And again, hop straight over to the leaderboard and join your team name in the requisite column. Write how many out of 18 points you received correct. Any newcomers like Indy M, of course, you may ask me any questions on the chat, and I'm glad to answer. But judging from what's happening right here, it looks like we've got a lot of seasoned veterans and a couple newbies, but everyone seems to be getting the rules. Looks like 2/3 of the teams have turned in their answers to Booze by Country. And if you still need more time, well, no, I don't really feel like giving you more time. Hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 18 you received correct on this round. Here's a country, what's the bottle from? Or here's a bottle, what's the country from? Sounds like a Toby Keith song, except Toby Keith is oh God. Gotta make sure that these things aren't public and able to be viewed by anyone. What? They are? Anyone can see this right now. Literally anyone in the world can tune in and see this right now. Really? That's not good. Okay. Yeah. Didn't think that through. All right, here we go. Hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got. Out of 18 you got. Since it's already automatic, there's no argument, so I'm just going to reveal the answers right now. Number 1, Tanduay Rum is from the great nation of Philippines. Royal Stag Whiskey is from India. Jinro Shoju, of course, is from South Korea. Lillicatacardo Whiskey is from Denmark. Glen Breton Rare Whiskey is North America's first single barrel whiskey from Canada. Canada. That's why it's got that little leaf on it. We don't have those plants here. Bombora Vodka is from Australia. Of course it is, because look at that logo and iconography. Murray's Gin is from Pakistan. Bong Spirit Vodka, obviously from the Netherlands. Not really creative there. And Ouzo of Plumari is from the great nation of Greece. Ouzo, the only... Oh, and soju. Well, I don't know about soju, but ouzo is the only geographically protected one. It can only be from certain distilleries within Greece and not manufactured anywhere else. Kicking 222, you've never heard of any of these, but it doesn't help to be a teetotaler. It doesn't, but it does help where you can maybe infer where everything is from through context, like Bombora. That's clearly Australian. And Jinro, well, it's got Korean written on the side of it. Multicultural space lasers. All right, guys, has everyone turned in their scores? It looks like most of you have. If there are any lingerers like BLM, drop top, you guys can do so whenever. Anyone else, we're going to sort them out and see who's in the lead as we go into the next round. All about slogans. And whoo boy, look at that. Heartthrob, Bob, Loblaws, Loblaw, Clawblaw, the Wharton Willies, and temporary team name all have 14 points, and they are all tied for second against the perfect 18 points for Sherlock Gnomes, Simple Minds, Punxsutawney Philkim, and Multicultural Space Lasers. 4 teams with perfect scores, 2 teams right off of it. Everyone else, even all the way down. Oh, wait, another team is tied for second. BLM has 14 points as well. And even all the way down at the bottom, the Hufflepuffers are still only 14 points off the lead, which is not as insurmountable as it sounds because we're just in the first inning of this joint. Coming up right now is round 2, all about slogans. After that, round 3, before and after. The audio round is punk, rock, music, William Shakespeare for round 5. And the last round of the night is random shizzy, you should nizzy, my busies. Right there, over in the chat, is your form for round 2, slogans. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, 10 to be exact. After the 10th and final question, I will put all 10 up as repeats here on screen, and you'll have plenty of time to review with your teammates before I implore that you click that all-important submit button with your caps locks on. If you are appointed the team member who clicks that submit button, please reach over, click caps locks now. Otherwise, you may communicate with your teammates however you so desire. Yeah, Panda Pandemonium off to a great start. Context clues forever. Where's Peggy tonight? I don't know. Where is my mom? She's somewhere. What's the best team name? It's got to be Punxsutawney Phil Kim. Or Tony Q-Anangelo is really good. I really like that one. Yeah, I think it's Tony Q-Anangelo. That's the best team name. Definitely. Multicultural Space Lasers is good too because, she's insane and shouldn't be in Congress. All right, guys, here we come. Slogans, 10 questions coming up here. I'll repeat them each once. And then at the 10th and final question of the round, I will put all of them up on screen for your review. After that, we go into round 3, before and after. The audio round is punk rock music. Round 5, William Shakes, y'all. And the last round of the night, random shit you should know. Here we go, guys. Number 1 now. Slogans. Blockbuster video. Wow, what a blank. Blockbuster video. Wow, what a blank. For number 1 in slogans. By the way, if you can't figure out what we have to do here, it's fill in the blank. What's the blank? What's the blank? And of course, guys, there's not going to be much room for error and disputes in this because only one word fulfills blockbuster video. Wow, what a blank. Problem with the form? Is it the form says commodities? No, hold on, wait. I believe it is the right form. Let me just make sure. I just may not have changed the title. Yeah, I just didn't change the title. It's still the right form. Everything's correct. The only thing that's wrong is the title. All of the answers are completely correct. In fact, so much so that I can change it live and in real time. Means I must have recycled this one because sometimes I recycle them, sometimes I make the real ones again. But there we go. Boop, boop, done. You happy? All right, here we go. In number 2 in slogans. Convicted murderer Gary Gilmore's final words before execution by firing squad inspired ad man Dan Wyden's 1988 creation. This famous 3-word slogan. Convicted murderer Gary Gilmore's final words before execution by firing squad inspired ad man Dan Wyden's 1988 creation. This famous 3-word slogan. For number, I really wanted the blank to be blockbuster. Blockbuster. Wow, what a blockbuster. That is hysterical. So we got someone who worked at Blockbuster. Let's hear some other Let's hear some other defunct company places of employment. I mean, I worked at Starbucks in college, but that is clearly not defunct. Any other defunct? Anyone ever work at Caldor? If we got a Caldor, they automatically win. If you worked at Caldor, 1, you're probably too old to be playing trivia, and 2, you automatically win. Here we go. Number 3 in slogans. Some people change your life forever was the tagline to this 2015 Cate Blanchett film. Some people change your life forever was the tagline to this 2015 Cate Blanchett film for number 3 in slogans. At the end of this round, I will reveal all 10 questions one final time so you may review them with your teammates, and then you'll click that submit button. We'll settle all the answers together. We'll add up our scores, and we'll see who's in the lead as we go into round 3. Before and after. The audio round is punk rock music. Billy Shakes Y'all. William Shakespeare for round 5 and the final round night random. Shit you should know. Circuit City, Kmart, Ace Hardware. Wow, we got a lot of them. We are all stooly pigeons of the corporate regime. Growing up is tough. Period was the tagline to this 1970 Judy Blume novel for number 4 in taglines and slogans. Growing up is tough. Period was the tagline to this 1970 Judy Blume novel. Wow, really great scores. Even the Hufflepuffers all the way down there at the bottom with the smooth brains at 6. R.I.P. Charlotte the Groundhog. What is Life? Highest of Heels and Superior Playlist at 8. 10 points for Egg Salad and Crisp Mold. Those two team names sort of go together. I'll have the Crisp Mold and the Egg Salad. Yeah, no, sounds good. 2 fried chickens whole and plain white toast. Jake Elwood, the Blues Brothers. 12 points for Tony Q and Angelo, Spike Eyes, The Floor is Lava, and then 14 and tied for the second place spot is Heartthrob, Bob Lobos, Cobjaw, Loblog, Wharton Willies, temporary team name, and BLM, and 18. 4 perfect scores in the lead. Sherlock Gnomes, Simple Minds, Punks, Donny Phil, and Multi-Culti, Spacey, Laser Ease. Here we go. Isn't that an amazing tagline? It really is. I did not know that because I was not a young girl growing up in Pound Ridge when I read it. So number 5, until 2014, move fast and break things was the internal motto of this company, not its policy towards American democracy. Boom, slam. Until 2014, move fast and break things was the internal motto of this company, not its policy towards American democracy. I made a joke. Woolworths. No, but my lawyer is at the Woolworths building, so I've been there before. Paid for in cash in 1912, I believe. 1911, 1912. Someone clarify that for me. One of the coolest buildings in the city. I wish the Singer building still existed, but at the same time, I sort of don't, because it might be one of those ones where the memory was better. No, it wouldn't have been, because the Woolworth building still holds up and is still a marvel. So I think the Singer building still would have been a marvel. Halfway through this round, and don't worry if you don't know much about slogans, we will balance it out with the final round of the night. Remember, guys, if you are filling out the answers on behalf of your teammates, to use the caps locks button. German company Steel claims that they're a blank above the rest. Fill in that blank. German company Steel claims that they're a blank above the rest. For number 6 in slogans, you paid your lawyer in cash in 1912. Well, we called it 19 diggity dang because the Kaiser stole the word for 20. Indy, you are at a double loss, both in age and Canadianness, because we're naming predominantly, many of these are regional American places. So yeah, don't feel like you're out of the loop. Feel like you're out of the loop. A robbery above the rest. Here's number 7. Repeats of all 10 of them will come up on screen. According to the PR department, humanoid robot Asimo embodies the power of dreams, this company's ethos. According to the PR department, humanoid robot Asimo embodies the power of dreams. This company's ethos for number 7 in slogans. Oh, yes, I get it. I get it. Kicking 22222222222222222. Repeats of all 10 questions will come up at the end of this round. You'll have plenty of time to review them with your teammates. Then you're going to click with your caps locks on everything in submitting form. We'll review the answers together. Settling disputes over there in the chat. And then see who's in the lead as we go into round 3, before and after. And what a remarkable night we've got going on already with 20 teams. Hey, newcomers, the OGs. Great job, guys. You guys are in medium place. Oh my God. Wait, is the OGs the OGs? Oh my God. Oh, Joe. You're going to be literally the only one to get one question of tonight. I'm so excited you're here. Yes. Oh my God, my night just got made. Here's number 8 in slogans. This cleaner claims it's stronger than dirt, unlike its namesake, who wasn't strong enough to not kill himself when Odysseus was awarded Achilles' magical armor. This cleaner claims it's stronger than dirt, unlike its namesake, who wasn't strong enough to not kill himself when Odysseus was awarded Achilles' magical armor. For number 8 in slogans, 2 more questions on this round. All repeats will come up on the screen above, and then you'll have plenty of time to review them. Before I ask you to click that submit button, we'll review the answers together. Settle any disputes in the chat, tally up the scores, and see who's in the lead, benefiting the Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, Hibernia, and the Waylon Trivia Fundraiser Extravaganza. $26,000 raised already for all these lovely bartenders, wait staff, bussers, who are all out of work. Number 9, Jimmy Fallon, Jennifer Garner, and Samuel L. Jackson have all asked the viewing audience this 4-word question slogan. Jimmy Fallon, Jennifer Garner, and Samuel L. Jackson have all asked the viewing audience this 4-word question slogan for number 9 in slogans. Only one more clue on this round, and then all 10 repeats will come up on screen. We'll review them. You guys will settle out into your own little breakout atmospheres, be it a closed circuit Zoom, or maybe your own little text chain, or maybe you're just playing by yourself, or maybe you're just a 16-year-old Canadian wondering what the Americans are up to. I don't trust you, Indie M. I do not trust you at all. Oh, if you say it fast enough, it sounds like Auntie M. Indie M. Very funny, Dr. Jones. Very funny. Also sort of pretty fucking racist, that movie was. Yeah, don't rewatch that one. Do not rewatch it. Does not hold up. In fact, negatively holds up. And finally, question number 10 in this round repeats. Silly rabbit, blank. Silly rabbit, blank. And here are all of your repeats. Take your time and review these. I'll take it down in just a minute or so. And you guys have roughly 2 minutes to discuss, maybe a minute or so more to click submit. But please submit when I ask. Then I'll reveal the answers. Please do not spoil any answers in the chat until I reveal them. And then we'll settle any disputes. You will tally up your own scores. And remember, if you are already confident with how the Google form has adjudicated you, you may hop straight over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got correct in the column labeled round 2 slogans. Coming up next is round 3, before and after. After that, the audio round. No punctuation for all answers. Sure, David, that helps. But if you're really good at it, put your punctuation in. It goes either ways. But most people are really bad at punctuation, so I gave the option to not put punctuation in. 1 minute left to review. 1 more minute after that to click submit here at the February 3rd, 2021 Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, and Hibernia and Waylon Trivia Extravaganza. 1 minute. No punctuations needed, but I did spell Jesus. I did spell them correctly, just in case. Half of the teams have turned them in, the other half haven't, so I'll give you just another minute and a half or so. All of the punctuations, all of them. I've got many punctuations. Ivanka, Eric, Jared, he's a punctuation. Oh my God, I don't have to do it anymore. He's gone. Ha! All right. All right, guys, click submit. Looks like one half of the teams have clicked submit thus far. Your answers will come up in just a second. And if you have, for some reason, any dispute with how the Google form has adjudicated you, please hold off until I reveal all of our answers right there. Once I do so, you may settle them out with me in the chat, and I'll say, sure, give yourself an extra point. And if you just made an innocuous spelling mistake, give yourself an extra point. However, I'm going to give a little caveat here. If you misspelled a proper brand name in any of these, I'm not taking phonetics on this. Proper names, they're going to need it. Oh, well, wait. What if you misspelled Rihanna in one case and I gave you Rihanna? Okay, no, phonetics are fine. Give yourself a point. Yeah, there we go. All right. Everyone in? Everyone in? Everyone in? Looks like everyone is in. If you already like your scores, hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got. Otherwise, here are the answers. Blockbuster. Wow, what a difference. Let's do it, said Gary Gilman before being assassinated by a firing squad. And Dan Wyden of Wyden Kennedy thought, well, just do it. Sounds like a great slogan, you know, from the shooting in the heart guy. Carol is the slogan of the Carol's 2015 Cate Blanchett movie with the slogan, are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Was growing up is hard, period. Great. Move fast and break things was Facebook's slogan until they broke our entire functioning democracy. Stihl manufactures chainsaws. Thus, they are a cut above the rest. Asimo makes dreams different, or whatever the fuck it was. From Honda, I love my Honda, but that's a pretty crappy slogan. Ajax is stronger than dirt, but not strong enough to stab himself in the chest when Odysseus got Achilles' armor. What's in your wallet has been sent by Jennifer Garner, Jimmy Fallon, and Samuel L. Jackson. And Silly Rabbit, tricks are for kids. All right, Rachel, the Blockbuster slogan is dumb. You don't like it. Well, that's lucky for you because you can't find a Blockbuster except for maybe in Bend, Oregon, because I think the one in Alaska closed. Anyone have any disputes? If not, hop over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got, and then I'll sort the scores out and see, ooh, we got a slew of 9s and 9s and 8s and 10s, and looking like it's going to be a competitive evening tonight. And again, I did say if you spelled tricks phonetically, as in tricks, CKSR for kids, I guess begrudgingly give yourself an extra point if it was judged wrong, because I figured if you can't spell Rihanna right, and that's sort of a brand name, and I give you points for that, well, it wouldn't be fair for you to not give you points for tricks. The one in Bend is an Airbnb. They kept all the Blockbuster decor up. Okay, that sounds not worth Airbnb-ing. All right, everyone in, everyone good to go, except for Sherlock Gnomes. You guys did not put your tier Hoozy Buzzy in. So once Sherlock Gnomes puts theirs in, I can sort it, and they're done. Here is the leaderboard reconfigured as we move into the next round, before and after. In everyone over 20 points are Tony Q-Angelo. The Floor is Lava, temporary team name, BLM, Wharton Willies, 24 apiece for them, and Heartthrob blah blah blah, 26 for Sherlock Gnomes, 27 apiece for Simple Minds and Multicultural Space Lasers, and 28 for Punxsutawney, Phil Kim in the lead. 3 teams with 9, 10 out of 10, 5, 6, 7 teams with 9 out of 10, and everyone is within 16, 17, 18 points of the lead, and that doesn't sound like much because it isn't. Blockbuster, what a Captain Marvel. Oh my God. All right, you guys are beep, burp, beep. All right, here we go into the next round, before and after. If you've not played before and after before, please listen very carefully to the rules. I've given you an example right here, and the example is, if I were to say an Andy Samberg, a stuntman movie, and a legendary angel and twin, the answer would be Hot Rod Carew. Hot Rod is an Andy Samberg stuntberg movie, and a legendary angel and twin is Rod Carew. Hot Rod Carew. Hot Rod Carew. Think of one half, think of the other half, find the part that joins into the middle, write the whole thing out. One compound answer, no partial credit. Cecilia, I got bored with Captain Jack Daniels. Also, I got bored giving airtime to Billy Joel and a pretty mediocre American Sour Mash whiskey. So I gave it to a pretty delightful movie and a pretty awesome baseball player instead. They got promoted. The others got knocked down to the Andy Samberg Stuntberg. All right, guys, I sent over in the chat the answer sheet for round 3, before and after. And don't worry if you don't know before and after. It just means your team is woefully inadequate. We will balance it out with round 4, punk rock music. Round 5, Willy Willy Shakes, y'all. And the last round tonight, random shit you should know. Let's see. 9 points separate 12th place from first place. This is going to go down to the wire. Remember, last week, one team won by 1 point and 2 teams tied at 70 right below them. Anyone can win here, benefiting the Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Waylon, Hibernia, and Biddy's Trivia Extravaganza. Number 1 repeats after number 10. Think of one half. Think of the other half. Find the word in the middle that joins together. Write the whole thing out. Get it? Got it? Good. Caps lock's on. Repeats will come up after number 10. A Russian dance band, a British boy band, an Indian TV show, and a DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince album all share this Mountain Dew variant name and burger chain name for a 1926 barber shop quartet song. A Russian dance band, a British boy band, an Indian TV show, and a DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince album all share this Mountain Dew variant name and burger chain named for a 1926 barber shop quartet song for number 1 in before and after. The OGs are on the board. They were just slacking on. Oh, they got 8 out of 10. Good job for them. That puts them in a solid 13th place. Are the OGs who I think they are? Because I hope they are. Because, Joe, it's you. Joe, give me a sign of life that you're here, because I literally wrote a question just for you, and you're going to be the only one in this entire room of 21 teams that will get it correct. As we go into number 2, before and after. Comedy Central series written, created, and starring the Ocean's 8 singer of My Vag and this Loftus Road-based football club, usually referred to by 3 letters. Comedy Central series written, created, and starring the Ocean's 8 singer of My Vag and Loftus Road-based football club, usually referred to by 3 letters. For number 2 in I did not need the this in that clue. You can ignore it and just go straight to the proper noun of Loftus Road-based. Sucker Joe is here. Yes, Leah. I'm so excited right now. Oh, Leah, I'm so excited. It's going to be great. Oh, Joe. Anyway, that's how simplistic my life is right now. I write one trivia question. I hope one of my friends is there. And then when he is, I lose my fucking marbles. Lost my fucking marbles. Guys, think of one half, think of the other half, put them together. That is your answer. Don't expect to get them all right. I don't expect you to. But having a solid team may assist you in before and after. Because you might say to your teammate, I have no idea what the first half is, but I know the first word of the second half is X. So, and they go, epiphany. We got it. Bing, bang, boom. All right, here we go with number 3. Subtitle to a Jumanji movie or GNR song, and Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt star in this forthcoming amusement park ride-based action movie. Subtitle to a Jumanji movie or GNR song, and Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt star in this forthcoming amusement park ride-based action movie. For number 3, in, before, and after. What's a commodity? I don't know. These questions are a commodity, Jay, because they're interchangeable with all the other ones you ask. Boom! Commodity jokes. You're welcome. All right. Number 4, in, before, and after. High school football star Fridge Johnson's Jumanji avatar actor, and Max is the assistant to the titular crime-solving millionaire couple of this 1980s mystery show. High school football star Fridge Johnson's Jumanji avatar actor, and Max is the assistant to the titular crime-solving millionaire couple of this 1980s mystery show. For number 4, in, before, and after. What isn't a commodity these days, Daniel? My love, because it's rare. All right, here we go into question number 5. In, before, and after. Repeats will come up on screen after. Number 10, Norm Macdonald visited Elmhurst, Queens Jackson Hole Diner in this digital then Netflix series, and Linda Richmond's low-back chain shift accent was a hallmark of this SNL sketch. Norm Macdonald visited Elmhurst, Queens' Jackson Hole Diner in this digital then Netflix series, and Linda Richmond's low-back chain shift accent was a hallmark of this SNL sketch. For number 5, in, before, and after. Think of one half, think of the other half, find the word that joins together, write the whole thing out. One compound answer, no partial credit. Yeah, kicking 222. I went mad at Jumanji crazy. It's called the Wikipedia train, where you get on one and just sort of fall and cascade into subsequent levels of it, and then you just end up with a whole string of questions that are all about Jumanji. Jumanji coming to theaters July 17th, only at AMC. All right, here we go with number 6, in, before, and after. Repeats after number 10, and they'll all come up on screen for you to review with your teammates. This filmmaker had a small role as Tanner Bolt in Gone Girl, and 1933's The Case of the Velvet Claws introduced this fictional attorney to the world. This filmmaker had a small role as Tanner Bolt in Gone Girl, and 1933's The Case of the Velvet Claws introduced this fictional attorney to the world. For number 6, in, before, and after. Only 4 more questions left on this round, and then all of your repeats will come up on screen. I'll give you ample time with your teammates to discuss amongst yourselves. Then click that submit button. We'll review the answers together. We'll settle any disputes, and we'll see who's in the lead going into the audio round. Round 4, punk rock music. Yeah, boy, it's going to be off the chain, and the chain's attached to your wallet, and it's really long, and your jeans are big too. All right, here we go. Number 7. This fictional character's home at 177A Bleecker Street is known as the Sanctum Sanctorum, and The Adventures of Bob and Doug McKenzie, or a Cream song. This fictional character's home at 177A Bleecker Street is known as the Sanctum Sanctorum, and The Adventures of Bob and Doug McKenzie, or a Cream song. For number 7 in Before and After. Hello, Mother. How are you doing, Mother? I'll give you a topic. Duran. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Kicking 222. I almost said it aloud. Don't make me say it aloud because I might spoil the whole thing. But yes, you are correct. That is it. Holy fuck, it is Wednesday. Oh, my God. My mom swears. She's got the laid-back, non-rhodic, kickback, whatever, long chain accent. I didn't even know that was called. I just thought it was called a Metropolitan New York non-rhotic accent, but apparently it's not. Here's number 8. The 5th highest grossing movie of all time, and generals gathered in the masses, just like witches at black masses, opens this Black Sabbath classic. The 5th highest grossing movie of all time, and generals gathered in the masses, just like witches at black masses. Does it really say masses twice? Wow, that is some sloppy songwriting. Opens this Black Sabbath classic. Generals gathered in the masses, just like witches. It does say it twice. That is terrible songwriting. I love this song, and I just realized how inane it was by copying and pasting its lyrics. Oh, my God. Wow. Jesus. All right, 2 more questions left on this round, then all of your repeats will go up on screen, and you'll have plenty of time to review with your teammates before I ask you to click that submit button. Then we're going to settle up the scores after we reveal the answers and settle any disputes, tally them up, and see who's in the lead as we go into the audio round, round 4. Boom! Punk rock music. After that, round 5, William Shakespeare. And the final round of the night, random shit you should know, here benefiting Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, Hibernia, and the Waylon. Here's number 8. That's number 8. Here's number 9. Modern Families. Oh, something just went wrong. Something went wrong. Hello? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Okay, guys, there was a little click off there. Just want to make sure everything is back. Give me a little hey there, hi there, ho there. We're as happy as can be that everything is back again, because I don't know what happened. Looks like some sort of the Chrome gave its frowny face. We can still hear you. You called him Billy Shakes. You can still hear and see me, but I couldn't hear and see you guys. So, just give me a thumbs up that you good all blippity blue blue blue. Going. We all good. Nothing broken there. You draw the line. Okay, everyone's good. Okay, I don't know what happened. My Chrome just sort of went, you know when it does that folder with the little frowny face? It did that thing. All right, cool. So you guys got to see me. Hey, Veronica, how we doing? Looks good here. Tara says, awesome. Well, here's number 9 in Before and After. Think of one half, think of the other half, put them together. That is your answer. Modern Family's Alex Dunphy and Bucky Barnes's Alter Ego. Forgot the apostrophe in that one. Modern Family's Alex Dunphy and Bucky Barnes's Alter Ego. For number 9 in Blippity Boo, we can hear you. Thumbs up. Hi, Colin. Hi, Sandra. God. And then we're going to reveal the 10th question. And at the end of that question, all 10 repeats will come up on screen right here for you to review. Then I'll give you plenty of time to discuss with your teammates, ask you to click that submit. We will grade yourselves after we reveal the answers and settle any disputes. And then we'll see who's in the lead as we go into round 4 You're benefiting Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Waylon, Hibernia, and Biddy's. Round 4 is punk rock music. Austin, hearing Austin is a bug, not a feature. Phil Kim, I'm just going to deduct all of them, all your points. Question number 10. The Troublemakers are finally defeated by the Bellas at the conclusion of this movie, and Bronson Pinchot's role as an art dealer in Beverly Hills Cop led to the creation of this 80s sitcom. The Troublemakers are finally defeated by the Bellas at the conclusion of this movie, and Bronson Pinchot's role as an art dealer in Beverly Hills Cop led to the creation of this 80s sitcom. And here are your repeats up on screen. You have 2 minutes to review these. Another minute or so to click that submit button. Once you click submit, we'll come back into the room. We'll reveal our answers. We'll settle any disputes. And we'll add up the scores as we go into round 4, punk rock music. After that, William Shakespeare for round 5, and the final round night, random shit you should know. Phil Kim's a bug, not a feature. All right, guys, looks like almost everyone has turned them in. If you haven't done so yet, please do so shortly, and we will reveal the answers in just 1 second. If you do like how the Google form has adjudicated your scores, you may hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got correct. Otherwise, if you have any disputes, please wait for me to reveal the answers right here. A little bit of a reminder that coming up in round 5, William Shakespeare is the bribery round, and all proceeds go to the Gaf East, Gaf West, etc., et al. Ad nauseum, alongside the Brazen Head, Biddy's, Hibernia, and the Waylon. All right, looks like we're all set. Ready, steady, go. Oh, the Dogwood peeps say hi. That's awesome. Love Dogwood. If you're ever in Beacon, New York, and it's open, please go to Dogwood, because it's dope. All right, here we are. The answers to round 3, before and after. Code Red Robin refers to a Mountain Dew and a burger joint named after a barbershop quartet song. Aquafina is Nora from Queen's Park Rangers would be the My Vag Singer and Loftus Road Club. If you just wrote Nora from Queen's Park Rangers, I gave you points. Welcome to the Jungle Cruise describes a Jumanji movie GNR song and Emily Blunt movie. Fridge Johnson's Avatar in Jumanji and a wealthy couple battles crime in the 80s. Kevin Hart to Heart. Norm Macdonald goes to Elmhurst's, where did he go? Oh. And Linda Richmond SNL sketch, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee Talk. He co-starred in Gone Girl, more like a cameo, and The Curse of the Velvet Claws. Lawyer Tyler Perry Mason. Home is 177A Bleecker Street, and Doug McKenzie movie, Doctor Strange Brew, or a cream song. The 5th highest grossing film of all time, and Black Sabbath song, Avengers Infinity War Pigs. Alex Dunphy from Modern Family and Bucky Barnes' alter ego would be Ariel Winter Soldier. And finally, the Bellas finally win at the end of this movie, and Balki Bartakamus would be Perfect Strangers. Pitch Perfect Strangers to be exact. All right, War Pigs, Panda Pandemonium, sure. Give yourself a point. Trev Goley, Aquafina from Queen's Park Rangers. No, I need the Nora part, because that's sort of the whole joke, because Aquafina is her stage name and Nora is her real name. So the Nora, in a way, is actually more important, I think. Anyone else got anyone? Going. All right, hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got. The Wharton Willies, I'm waiting on. Egg Salad, Superior Playlist. Oh, nope, they just turned theirs in. Hufflepuffers, I need you. Charlotte the Groundhog, Highest of Heels are in. All right, looks like we're pretty good, except for Wyatt and Willies. Wyatt and Willies, I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? The Wyatt and Willies, I'm going to give you guys, looks like you guys got 7 out of 10, so I'm going to give you 7 out of 10. And if that's incorrect, fix it your dang self, because here are the scores as we go into the audio round. Punk rock music, 33 apiece, and in third place tied at 333, BLM, Sherlock Gnomes, and Multiculti Space Laters, 34, and tied for second are Simple Minds and Heartthrob Bob Loblos, Cop Job Law Blog, and 38, your winner, another 10 out of 10 for Punxsutawney Phil Kim. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 for 10s on that round. Absolutely remarkable. As we go into round 4, greatest hits of punk rock. It is a whole 3 decades of punk rock music. Now, don't get all semantic with me when you're like, well, that's not a punk song. Per my definition, these are going to be punk songs, or maybe pop punk or punk-ish, but we're going with over 3 decades of punk rock music in chronological order, except for one. One's out of chronological order. You get 1 point for the band or artist performing the song, 1 point for the song title. Thus, there are 20 points on the board. So what you're going to see is 10 artist, 10 song, 2 artist, 2 song, 5 artist, 5 song, and you just answer in each correct order. 20 points on the board, 10 clips played through once, 1 point for the band or artist performing the song, 1 point for the song title. And then coming up after that is our bribery round, round 5, William Shakespeare. And the last round of the night, random shit you should know. Here benefiting Gaf East, Gaf West, Biddy's, Brazen Head, Hibernia, and the Waylon. Everyone ready for punk rock? Everyone got your form open? Caps locks on. No repeats, no mercy. Punk rock starts now. 1 point for the band or artist, 1 point for the song title. Number 2.
I'm a street walking cheater with a hat full of napalm. I'm a runaway son of the nuclear A-bomb.
Number 3.
I am a world's most...
Just give it to the airport, slowly on a plane. Hurry, 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 before I go insane. I can't control my fingers, I can't control my brain. Oh no, oh, oh, oh.
Number 4. Number 5.
She ain't no human being. There is no future. And England's dreaming. Tell me so, I don't want you want. Tell me so, I don't want you need. There's no
Number 6.
So you've been to school for a year or two, and you know you've seen it all. And that is coming, and you'll go far back east. Your time don't crawl. Play ethnic jazz to parade your snares on your body.
Number 7.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools.
And number 8.
To the bone.
Number 9. 9.
Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you wanna hear, 'cause that's just who I
It's sort of a jam, be honest. And finally, number 10. 10th punk rock song. 1 point for the band or artist. 1 point for the song title. 20 points on the board. And we're going into the bribery round next. Shakespeare.
say, well, if they don't care, then why should I care? I say, if I don't care, why should anyone care? So every day I try to deal with these
Turn them in, click submit now. Coming up next is the bribery round. And then after that, the last round tonight, random shit you should know. Turn them in, turn them in, turn them in now. One half of you done so. The other half have not. Brandon Eno retracted a message. I wonder what it said. All right, guys, coming up next is the bribery round. I'll tell you the rules for that in just a second, but right now we're going to wait for everyone to turn in their answers to punk rock songs. Remembering that 1 point for the band or artist, 1 point for the song title. If you have any disputes, please wait. Wow. Got tongue twisted there. If you have any disputes whatsoever, please wait for me to reveal the answers up here and then battle me, son. Other than that, if you like how your Google form has adjudicated your scores, hop on over the leaderboard right now and in that column give us how many out of 20 you received correct. And I'm seeing a wide disparity of scores. Panda Pandemonium, you have debates. Well, please wait for me to reveal all of the scores. I mean, all of the answers. Otherwise, I think this is going to be life-changing. Well, maybe not life-changing. Maybe microcosm changing. Maybe just changing right now in the ecosystem of this very small, humble trivia. Minus 1 point for Austin for each non-punk song. Hey man, if you wanted me to go really deep B-sides, I could have done so. However, I wanted to make sure that a wide swath of palatability was represented. Therefore, I was very liberal in my definition of punk. Trust you me, I could have went very hardcore and you would have had the spinning head. But I didn't. I tried to make it a little bit more friendly than my musical arrogance would otherwise entail. All right, looks like we're all in. Austin P., you are incorrect, but if you got that answer right, you are correct. All right, guys, here we go. The answers looks like almost everyone's in. If you already like how the Google form has judged you, hop on over. Please hold any disputes until I can do so. Number 1 was MC5, the Motor City 5 with Kick Out the Jams. 2, Iggy and the Stooges, Search and Destroy. If you said just the Stooges, give yourself a point. That is acceptable in this case. The Ramones, I Want to Be Sedated. 4, The Runaways, Cherry Bomb. 5, Sex Pistols, God Save the Queen, She Ain't a Human Being. 6, The Dead Kennedys, Holiday in Cambodia, Pol Pot. The Green Day, Basket Case for number 7. 8, Blink-182, All the Small Things. 9, Fall Out Boy, Sugar, We're Going Down. And 10, The Bouncing Souls, Joe Lies, When He Cries. Honestly, one of my favorite songs of all time. And only 2 teams got The Bouncing Souls, and that makes me very, very, very happy. All right, guys, let us go down sugar, because we're What do you guys think? Sugar, we're going down swinging. We're going, no, sugar, vehicles loud, sugar, we're doing. You know what? If you said sugar, we're going down swinging, give yourself a point. That's fine. You didn't subtract from this song title. You just added a word. I'm going to give that one this time. Give yourself an extra point for adding the swinging. Any other sugar, we are going down? Absolutely, Sandra. That's just the difference between a contraction. Fine. Got it. You're good. Austin to host Jeopardy. Glad my mom is on board with that. Awesome. Super sweet. Great. Because if it didn't get my mom vote, what vote would I get? Fuck. All right, guys, hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 20 you got right. Then we're going to tally them up and see who's in the lead as we go into the bribery round. The bribery round is very easy to do. And here are our scores. Everyone's in? And if not, don't worry. You can add your scores at any time. 48 points apiece for Sherlock Gnomes, Multicultural Space Layers, and Simple Minds. 49 apiece for Wyort Willies and temporary team name. 50 for Heartthrob, Bob Loblos, Copjaw, Loblog, and 54, and your leader, Punxsutawney Phil Kim. And we had some great scores out there. It looks like the best score went to the highest of heels with an 18 out of 20, and the Wharton Willies with an 18 out of 20. Everyone else did very, very, very well. Rachel, Scott, Panda Pandemonium, don't tell me, tell them. Wink. Shadow campaign starts now. Surprise! As we go into the next round, I've got a surprise for you. 5 bonus points on the board. The first correct answer in YouTube chat wins, so please open up your chat box, get your typing fingers ready. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I will behold who is the correct answer. Please concentrate on getting the answer right, and then I will say if you got it right or not. And then all you have to do is identify your team name, and I will assess 5 bonus points as we go into the bribery round, Shakespeare. After that is the last round of the night, random shit you should know. This can make or break your performance. 5 bonus points on the board. First correct answer in the YouTube chat wins. Monica Thews going Bethesda Fountain. Throwaway accounts going Bethesda Fountain and India and Pakistan. Yeah, guys, I'm super predictable. Canada, yep, keep going it. Jinro, Chupacabra, yep, keep doing it, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep fucking going, because you're not even close. One of the previous round songs appeared on the best-selling punk album of all time. What is the name of that album? There we go. There's your 5 bonus points. First correct answer gets it. One of the previous round songs appeared on literally the best-selling punk album of all time. What was the name of that album? 5 bonus points to the first correct answer of that, as judged by me in the YouTube chat, which, by the way, is in live chat, so I can see who is the first correct answer to that. There we go. Alex L. right there. Alex L. Alex L. Alex L. Nailed it. Dookie is the name of the best-selling punk album of all time. And yes, it was in live chat. And yes, yummy, 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 yumma. Alex L., please tell me what team name you are on, and I'm going to give you 5 bonus points for Alex L. and nailing the Dookie. Here we go, Alex L. What's your team name are you? And let's give you 5 bonus points. Crisp Mold is your team, buddy. And Crisp Mold netted themselves 5 bonus points, which just like that moved them to tied for 5th. 5th? Sure, 5th. Great job. Those 5 points may come in handy soon, because that only puts you 7 points off our leader, Punxsutawney Phil Kim. That's right. There are 10 teams within 7 points of one another as we go into the bribery round. All proceeds of round 5, all about Shakespeare, go to the staff at the Brazen Head, the Waylon, Gaf West, Gaf East, Biddy's, and Hibernia. The rules of the bribery round are simple. $20 gets you a clue. 40 bucks gets you a full bore answer to the category of William Shakespeare when you Venmo to Austin T. Rogers. The catch, I'm not telling you for which clue your clue or answer apply. You have to deduce that yourself. That's right, guys. The next category is William Shakespeare. 20 bucks gets you a clue for a question next round. 40 bucks gets you a full bore, double-barreled answer. The catch is I don't tell you which it applies to. The bribery window will remain open for the next 2 minutes, in which, should you want to, you can get a clue for 20 bucks or an answer for 40 bucks. And remember, there's only 7 points separating first from 10th place, so it may go a long way. Bribery window opens now. One more minute to get your bribes in. The next round is William Shakespeare. Remember, 20 bucks gets you a clue for the next round. 40 bucks gets you an answer. All right, guys, the bribery window will close at the end of this round, so don't worry if you don't want to bribe right now, but you might change your mind as we go into round 5, Shakespeare. 10 questions coming up on screen. At the end of the 10th question, I will put all repeats up on screen, then we'll move on to the final round tonight. Random shit you should know here, benefiting Biddy's, Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Waylon, and Hibernia. Lee, I miss you. There's an A in Leah, by the way. Billy Shakes, y'all. And the score scores are tight as can be. Punxsutawney Phil Kim have a 4-point lead over Heartthrob Bob Loblaw's Cobb Job Law Blog, but everyone in the top 10 are within 7 points of one another. And let's do this with William Shakespeare repeats after number 10. In the accepted chronology of Shakespeare's works, both the first and last plays contain this number in their titles. In the accepted chronology of Shakespeare's works, both the first and the last plays contain this number in their titles. For number 1 in Billy Billy Shakes, y'all. And number 2 in William Shakespeare repeats after number 10, making Shakespeare an early proponent of the prequel. The part 1 of this play franchise was written after part 2 and part 3. Making Shakespeare an early proponent of the prequel, the part 1 of this play franchise was written after part 2 and part 3. For number 2 in William Shakespeare repeats after number 10, and all 10 repeats will come up on screen. You have plenty of time to discuss with your teammates. Click that submit button. Remember, over there in the chat is the form. Make sure to enter all your answers with the caps locks on, and then we'll move on to the 6th and final round of the night. Random shit you should know here at our fundraiser for Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, Hibernia, and the Waylon staff. Number 3. The earliest surviving American feature-length film is a 55-minute adaptation of actor Frederick Ward's portrayal of this battle-fallen English king. The earliest surviving American feature-length film is a 15-minute adaptation of actor Frederick Ward's portrayal of this Shakespearean battle-fallen English king. For number 3 in Shaky Spearsies. Shaky Spears. Greg Wood, Shakespeare story. Since we're probably going to get 0 on this, we have a freaking quiz on Henry IV in senior English at prep school. How'd you guys do? I'm going to guess not well. Mama, it's good for reconnecting some of my friends to you. I didn't even know my friends watched. I didn't even know I had friends. I just thought I had well wishes, and I don't overtly wish you any harm. Here's number 4 in Shakespeare. A Tunisian city, blackness in a Romani, vile dog in Arabic, and most likely an anagram of a Carib word have all been speculated as the origins of this Shakespearean character's name. A Tunisian city, blackness in a Romani, vile dog in Arabic, and most likely an anagram of a Carib word have all been speculated as the origins of this Shakespearean character's name. For number 4, begin in Shakespeare. That's actually, Jay, that is legit funny. I mean, that's Jay, that is legitimately incredibly funny. Although the whole dress code thing, that doesn't compute to me, because why would you go to a school that has a dress code unless you're rich? Boom! Number 5 repeats after number 10 in Shakespeare. Although records of its performances and publications exist, any copies of the sequel to this Shakespearean play have been lost. Although records of its performances and publications exist, any copies of the sequel to this Shakespearean play have been lost. For number 5, I actually got a 30, all asshole. That is actually genuinely classic. I do like that. 7 points separate first from 10th place, and even all the way down there, way in the bottom, what is life? You are only, you're 44 points off the lead. Yeah, you don't have a chance. But some other people have a chance. And also, You guys are still sticking with it, and I really appreciate that. And you see how quickly it can change. Egg salad came out with a formidable beginning and then just couldn't do anything after that. Meanwhile, other teams have ebbed and flowed. Hey, trivia is like an empire. It only lasts like 200 years or so, and then the white people burn everything down. All right, here's question number 6. In Much Ado About Nothing, Leonato explains to the audience, there is a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and this sharp-witted Messenian. In Much Ado About Nothing, Leonato explains to the audience, there is a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and this sharp-witted Messenian for number 6 in All About Shakespeare. It became his Rihanna. Is that some sort of code for something? What happened? It became his Rihanna. He reached, and no matter where he went, it was diamonds, or umbrellas, or S&M. Tonight's brought to you by Rihanna Singles. Rihanna Singles, I'm out of wine. All right, guys, here we go into number 7 in All About Shakespeare. Repeats after number 10. Here's number 7. In As You Like It, Jacques, all the world's a staged soliloquy is a reference to Totus Mundus Agis Historinum, or all the world is a playground, the Latin motto of this 1599 building. In As You Like It, Jacques' all the world's a staged soliloquy is a reference to Totus Mundus Agis Historinum, or all the world is a playground, the Latin motto of this 1599 building for number 7 in All About Shakespeare. Only a couple more questions left on this round, then we're going to turn them all in with your caps locks on. We'll see who's in the lead after we reorient the scores and we go into the last round of the night, random stuff you should know. Here at our Biddy's, Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Hibernia, and Waylon Trivia Fundraiser. Panda Pandemonium, interesting wine glass. Well, it's got a low stable base and it is useful when you are picking it up and putting it down in front of, let's see, 2 laptops, 2 microphones, a mixing board, headphones, etc., etc., etc. All right, 2 more questions. 3 more questions left on the round. Captain William Keeling's journal of 1607 indicates that his red dragon, while moored off of what today is Sierra Leone, was the location of the first recorded staging of this longest Shakespeare play. Captain William Keeling's journal of 1607 indicates that his red dragon, while moored off of what is today Sierra Leone, was the location of the first recorded staging of this longest Shakespeare play for number 8 in Billy Shakes, y'all. 2 more questions left on the round. Repeats will come up on screen. Then you'll have plenty of time to discuss with your teammates before we move on to the 6th and final round of the night. Random shit you should know here at Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, Hibernia, and the Waylon Trivia Fundraiser. Multicultural space lasers. You don't want any bribes? Okay, fine. Sue yourselves. Would have given you one if you just didn't ask. And then, question number 9. Wow, you guys are really revealing way too much about yourselves. 12th century pseudo-history, the history of the kings of Britain by Geoffrey of Monmouth, was the first recorded recounting of this Shakespearean king. For number 9. The 12th century pseudo-history, the history of the kings of Britain by Geoffrey of Monmouth, was the first recorded recounting of this Shakespearean king. For number 9 in All About Shakespeare. Good night, Mother. Good night, Nigel. Cecilia. Do I like that you people are making friends? I don't know if I like that your people are making friends. Are we going to have some sort of like massive like post-COVID like reunion in person, I'm gonna be realized like I don't like any of you, especially Peggy B55. It's the worst one of the group. And finally, 10th and final question of the round. All repeats will come up after number 10, and then I'll give you plenty of time to discuss with your teammates. And then when I ask, please click submit. Once you click submit, we'll settle any disputes after I reveal the answers. Then we move on to the last round of the night here at the Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, Hibernia, and Waylon Trivia Fundraiser. Cecilia, you are my friend now. Rachel, well, maybe. Panda Pandemonium, yes, definitely. Leah Tiernan, she's my friend. And 10. Alluding to the newly crowned King James, the three witches of Macbeth tell this character that he will not be king, but his descendants will. I misspelled descendants, didn't I? Did I? Yeah, I think I did. Alluding to the newly crowned King James, the three witches of Macbeth tell this character he will not be king, but his descendants will. It's descendants, isn't it? Yeah, I misspelled that. Whatever, still sticks. Here are your repeats in Shakespeare. 2 minutes to review, 1 more minute to click submit. Then we move into the last round of the night. Random stuff you should know. Oh, I forgot to put the echo on. No, that's just the doubler. This is way better. No, do we like this? No, we're going to do this. No, that doesn't work. No. What about this? Yes. This is the one we're going to do. Rachel, what's your friend request in? I'm so bad at friend requests. Descendants. Yeah, whatever. All right, do it. 2 more minutes left for you guys to review, and then click that submit button as we go into the last round of the night. Random shit you should know here at the Biddy's, Brazen Head, Gaf West, Gaf East, and Waylon Trivia Fundraiser Extravaganza. Go, 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 go. One more minute to click that submit button. 2/3 of the teams have turned him in. Oh, Rachel, it's on the book face. I rarely look at the book face, but I will look at it just for you. I don't know what that meant. All right, guys, let's turn him in shortly as we go into the final round of the night. Random shit you should know. 2/3 of the 3/4 of the teams have now turned them in. If you are already satisfied with how the Google form has adjudicated your score, you may hop on over to what are these accents? I gotta stop doing accents. You may hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us how many out of 10 you got. If you, for any reason, have any disputes, please wait for me to reveal the answers. Still waiting for a couple teams to turn them in. Your brain is dookie after that round. Indiam, your friend has a borderline scary grift for knowing Shakespeare. Well, Shakespeare's not going to come back for a while because I usually don't pull out the old traditionals that often. All right, looks like almost all of us are in. Please score yourselves unless you have any disputes, in which case wait for me to reveal the answers right here. Here are the answers. The 2 Gentlemen of Verona is the first, and the 2 Noble Kinsmen is the last in accepted chronology of Shakespeare's plays. 2 is your correct answer. Henry VI Part 1 was written after Part 2 and Part 3. Shakespeare did prequels, so don't bitch about it anymore. Richard III was the first feature-length American film. Caliban is most likely an anagram of cannibal, but no one's actually sure. Love's Labours 1 is a lost sequel to Love's Labours Lost. Beatrice and Benedict, the much ado about nothing feuding couple. The Globe Theatre's motto in Latin was all the world's a playground. Hamlet is Shakespeare's longest play, and allegedly the first recorded performance was at sea off of Sierra Leone. King Lear was first recorded by the 14th century British chronicler, and Banquo was supposedly the ancient ancestor of King James of Scotland, then England. All right, guys, let us go ahead and hop on over to the leaderboard and tell us what your scores are. Lots of nines, but only 1 10, a couple of zeros, a couple of ones. But don't worry, man. Shakespeare is not everyone's thing. King Lear walked so Kurosawa's could run. David, you're fired. You fired. And here are the scores going into the final round of the night. Random shit you should know. Punxsutawney Phil Kim has a 5-point lead over the 59 of Heartthrob Bobble was Cobjob Loblog, 56 for Temporary Teen Name and Black Lives Matter, 55 apiece for Wharton Willies and Simple Minds, 54 apiece and 10 points off the lead, Multi-Culti Space Laborers and Tony Q-Anangelo. Everyone else is below the 10-point threshold, but that does not mean that you cannot win because there are plenty points on the last round of the night. Shout out to Love's Laborers 1. I am shouting out indeed. Last round of the night, random shit you should know. There's neither rhyme nor reason to any of these questions, so do not look for a theme. And there are plenty of points on the board. Spike Eyes, you can win. Floor is Lava can win. Hufflepuffers can win. Hufflepuffers probably can't win, but almost anyone can win if you're above a certain amount of points. You can win. As we go into the last round night, random shit you should know. There's neither rhyme nor reason to any of these, so do not look for a theme. Coming over the YouTube chat right now is your answer sheet. Panda Pandemonium, you have a debate. What is your debate, Panda Pandemonium? Please let me know or forever hold your peace. Random Shakespeare, you should Nakespeare. What the hell is everyone? Okay, whatever. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You know what, Panda Pandemonium? I doubt you're doing that well. Oh my God, that was so insulting. It wasn't really that insulting, but it was sort of insulting. Just score yourself however you think. Last round of the night, random shit you should know. I just sent over the form. Oh, surprise. What do you suppose this could be? I don't know. You guys know what it is. Love's Labor Lost. Absolutely, Pandemonium. Give yourself a point for that. That's still phonetic, even though it's not Shakespearean. Crack this anagram for 7 points. First correct answer across the YouTube chat nets their team 7 points. Again, guys, concentrate on getting the anagram correct. You don't necessarily have to concentrate on naming your team name. And again, I have live chat on, so it is in chronological order as I receive it. I understand there will be latency issues and lag issues and internet issues and whatnot issues, but I don't fucking care. However I see the first answer come across the board is however I grade. Who nets their team 7 possible points. Is my wardrobe provided by Banana Republic? This is from a thrift shop. This is from a thrift shop. This, I don't know where either of them from. This is like $5. This is like $3. Who cares? I look great. My hair is provided by, I have not had a haircut since March. It's almost March. Here we go, guys. Final bonus of the night. First correct answer via the YouTube chat gets themselves 7 points. 7 points on the board. The clue is Knight Rider. Descramble the letters to reform Holy Storms, Maria. And the first correct answer to fulfill the clue, utilizing every letter of Holy Storms, Maria, and the clue Knight Rider, gets themselves 7 points. The clock starts now, and it's not Bethesda Fountain, Phil Kim. It's not Macklemore, Sandra. These are all nonsense answers. The clue is Knight Rider, and you must descramble Holy Storms, Monica, Thew. Nailed it. There we go. Monica, sir. Wait, Monica. Ooh, I don't know. Monica is 2 L's. Throwaway account has 2 L's. All right. Opening up to the peanut gallery. Are we going the spirit of the law or the letter of the law? You guys vote right now. Who do we go for? The first correct answer, who may have added an extra L, or the first correct answer that spelled it. Monica says she's wrong. Throwaway account says she's wrong. Adam misspelled it. Adam Roby, you're correct, and you get 7 points. Adam, what team are you on? Letter of the law speaks. Hey, I really like you guys. I hosted a trivia earlier in the night where they're like, we didn't know the rules. Yep. They wrote Arthur, not Thomas. Who wrote Arthur? Who wrote Arthur? Arthur. Wait. Oh, she wrote Arthur Mallory, Thomas Mallory. Oh, they did write Arthur. Shit, I didn't even see that. Yeah. Oh, they were totally wrong. Adam, yeah, you totally got it right. Yeah. Jesus Christ. All right, whatever. Adam, what team are you on? Because you got yourself 7 extra points. Oh, no. Is Adam Punxsutawney Phil Kim? Adam, are you Punxsutawney Phil Kim? Adam, if you're Punxsutawney Phil Kim, you're Punxsutawney Phil Kim. And that, my friends, may very well be the end of the night. Punxsutawney Phil Kim just opened up a 12-point lead on the second place team, Heartthrob, Bob Loblaw's Cobb Job Law Blog. As we go into the last round of night random shit you should know, there's neither rhyme. By the way, you guys are completely correct. I was so fixated on reading the Mallory that I didn't even bother to read the first name. And you are right, they did write Arthur. I just tunnel visioned on the 2 L's. And didn't even read the first name. I was looking for the Sir and the 1 L because I thought that's where everyone would get them wrong. Turns out you could also go Arthur Mallory. Yeah, who was Dave Mallory's younger cousin's brother. And, we did a favor for me. I traded a Mazda 3. Good car for him. And then he got me a horse. The horse was named Lancelot. All right, here we go. 12 points lead for Punxsutawney Phil Kim. But there are enough points there are 24 points on the board. So if you were within 24 points of 71, you got a chance. Let's do this. Check out the form. Open it up. Caps locks on. Repeats after number 10. Capital One, Hilton Worldwide, Freddie Mac, and many other companies are headquartered in this Fairfax County, Virginia, census-designated place. Number 1 in random shit you should know, there's neither rhyme nor reason to any of these clues. Do not look for a theme. Capital One, Hilton Worldwide, Freddie Mac, and many other companies are headquartered in this Fairfax County, Virginia, census-designated place. For number 1 in random shizzy you should nizzy. Whomst is Rachel Arbacher? Arthur Mallory. If you say it backwards, it's almost like Mallory Archer. Voiced by the great H. John Benjamin. H. John Benjamin would really appreciate if I went to number 2. South Kensington, London's Exhibition Road is home to many academic and scientific institutions, including its big 3 museums: the Science Museum, the Natural History Museum London, and this museum. For number 2, in random shit you should know. South Kensington, London's Exhibition Road is home to many academic and scientific institutions, including its big 3 museums: the Science Museum, the Natural History Museum London, and this museum. For number 2, cross the streams. Egon, I thought crossing the streams was bad. Oh my God, Cecilia, how do you do that little dabby one? Where's the little dabby one? How do you know the dabby one? I don't even know. Indy M, yes, I do write all of these questions. That's why there sometimes are mistakes, because I am fallible. But usually the mistakes are more on the semantic side, or maybe something mechanical, like grammatical or spelling. But otherwise, no, they're pretty well thoroughly vetted. I'll actually throw a question out if I can't definitively get the answer right. Like if I'll be like, halfway through a question, I'll be like, this is not worth it. Just write another one. Here's number 3. Also, don't fucking call me Mr. Rogers. Jesus Christ. That's he plays Archie Andrews in CW's Riverdale. For number 3 in the final round of the night, random stuff you should know. He plays Archie Andrews in the CW's Riverdale. For number 3. Well, Indy M, you're in luck, because coming out in fall 2021 is my book on hosting the world's best pub quiz on Workman Publishing. I just got my manuscript back yesterday, so I've got a lot of work to do because writing a book is really freaking hard. But on sale 2021, fall 2021, Workman Publishing. Title TBD. But anyway, it's going to have these questions in it. Like literally these questions. Well, maybe not literally these ones. I don't know. Maybe I'll put them in. I don't know. I'm not quite done with it. All right, guys, here we go with number 4. How many flats are there in the key signature of A flat major? How many flats are there in the key signature A flat major? For number 4, music teacher, you better nail this. Better nail it, music teacher. What is happening? You designed Workman's offices, David? That's pretty awesome. They've got a great office. I love that library wall as you walk in. Super great. Great place. Any other repeats? Oh, wait, what are repeats? Where are we? We're in question number 4. Yeah, on the corner of Varick and 7th Avenue South. Great office. Great team. Awesome place. Love their content. And I love that I'm part of their publishing family. We're going to have a really great book tour pending opening. Otherwise, if we don't, we're just going to do this, which is still also fun. Not quite as fun as doing it in person. High school music class is failing you. Yeah. Yes, the sliding, that's what exactly I was talking about, the sliding conference rooms. West Slavic linguistic subgroup of Lectitic includes Kashubian, Pomeranian, Silesian, and, with 45 million native speakers and by far the most numerous, this language. The West Slavic linguistic subgroup of Leckitic includes Kashubian, Pomeranian, Silesian, and with 45 million native speakers and by far the most numerous, this language. For number 5 in random stuff you should know. Only 5 more questions left on the round and on the evening. Can anyone surmount the 71 points, the 12-point lead of Punxsutawney Phil Kim, who wrote yes for some reason for nothing? Who just wrote that? Multicultural Spacing? No, Tony Q. Angelo. Tony Q. Angelo, why do you write yes? You guys had a good score and you just done messed it up. Fix your scores there. As we go in to number 6. The New Jersey Chamber of Commerce was founded in 1911 by this prominent New Jersey businessman who petitioned his peers to oppose what he felt were hostile policies instituted by Governor Woodrow Wilson. It was a mouthful for asking, who founded The New Jersey Chamber of Commerce. The New Jersey Chamber of Commerce was founded in 1911 by this prominent New Jersey businessman who petitioned his peers to oppose what he felt were hostile policies instituted by Governor Woodrow Wilson. For number 6, a lot of these facts are extraneous, but I do like the fact that, well, once well-beloved presidents, he shouldn't be beloved these days because he sucked. Suck. 14 points of fucking racism for number 6 in random shit you should know. Yes, Cecilia. Yes, he was. And hold on, wait. God, guys, I'm getting lightheaded. All right, number 7. Britton Hill, the lowest high point of any U.S. state, is located in this state. Britton Hill, the lowest high point of any U.S. state, is located in this U.S. state. For number 7 in random shit you should know, there's going to be a slew of questions. If you've scrolled down on the Google form, you're going to see 10-1-2-3 all the way up to, I believe, 15. Thus, there are 24 possible points on the board for the final round of the evening. If you are anywhere within 24 points, that's right, all the way down to Tony Quianangelo at 47 points, you can beat or tie with Punxsutawney Phil Kim. That means the top 8 teams are in the running. Everyone else, keep playing. You might upset someone else and end up with a solid second place win. Who knows? It's super fun. Or it's not fun and you just want to give up. That's fair too. As long as you donate or had a good time and come back next Wednesday and tell your friends, because each week lately have been better and better than the last, because I guess everyone's just sort of locked inside. Wait a second, I have a question. Is my face cut off in this YouTube feed? Because it looks weird there. I don't know. Whatever. Here's number 8 from his 1969. From 1969 until his death in 1977, Elvis Presley's backing band went by this 3-letter initial. From 1969 until his death in 1977, Elvis Presley's backing band went by this 3-letter initial. For number 8, no, it's not cut off. Okay, so it's just something with my interface. You know, frankly, I know several people who would much happier be were it not the entirety of my face. As we go into question number 9. Oh, Moxie Fruvis. I love Moxie. Wait, Dave, you like Moxie Fruvis? That was one of my college jams. Once I was the king of Spain, now I eat humble pie. You all see the hair. Great. Thank you. What was number 7 again? Oh. And question number 9, 2 more questions left on the round. An icon of the 60s and 70s, distinctive handlebars, top tube mounted gear lever, and slope-backed seat were design hallmarks of this Raleigh bicycle. An icon of the 60s and 70s, distinctive handlebars, top tube mounted gear lever, and slope-backed seat were design hallmarks of this Raleigh bicycle. One more question left on the round, and on the night, you do see that we have up to 15 possible points on the board, and so appreciative of your generosity and also your fucking efficiency, because sometimes I host these trivias and it is painfully tooth-pulling, but not with you guys. Now I vacuum turf at the Sky Dome. And the band played on to the sound of the nuclear stuck on the whatever. All right, last question of the round and of the evening, benefiting Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, Hibernia, and the Waylon. Please note you have up to 15 possible points on the board. Each correct answer nets you 1 out of possible 15 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15 possible points on the board. Please, 1 correct answer per each space. 10-1, 2, all the way through 15. Are you guys ready? Are you steady? I'll give you plenty of time with repeats up on screen after this question. We'll come back. We'll settle any disputes, and we'll reveal the winner here at Biddy's, Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Waylon, and Hibernia Trivia Fundraiser Extravaganza number 10. 15 points on the board, 1 point for each of the 15 member states of the United Nations whose names in their common English name begin with the letter C. 1 point for each of the 15 member states of the United Nations whose names in their common English usage name begin with the letter C. 15 nations are members of the United Nations. In their official listing under English, their title starts with C. There we go. That is your final clue of the evening. All of them come up on screen right now. You've got 2 minutes to discuss these, another 2 minutes to click that submit button. Then we're going to come back, reveal the answers, settle any scores, settle any disputes, tally up the scores, and see who wins tonight's contest. Can anyone upset the 12-point lead of Punxsutawney Phil Kim? 2 minutes to review, 2 minutes to click submit. Clock starts now. Two more minutes to click that submit button. Thank you again, everyone, for your generosity. Thus far, we have netted $26,000 for the staffs of the Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, Hibernia, and Waylon. You guys have 2 minutes to click that submit button. Then we'll reveal the answers together, settle any disputes, tally up the scores, and see who the winner is tonight here on our generic Wednesday trivia. Ding dang, stuck in the snow. As I'm waiting for everyone to turn in all of your answers, please make sure to follow all of our bars, the Waylon, Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's in Hibernia. And I just want to say I'm really, really appreciative of What Is Life's Superior Playlist, Charlotte the Groundhog, Smooth Brains, Egg Salad, Hufflepuffers, Spike Eyes, Floor is Lava, OGs. Hey, it sucks being on the bottom half, but everyone needs their White Sox for roughly 2 centuries of baseball. No, honestly, truly, even though you have no bearing in winning this game, you still stick with it, and I really appreciate that. And also, for those of you who are getting better at trivia, that's how you get better at trivia, being wrong. All right. And by the way, being wrong makes What Is Life right, because they just nailed that last round. Also nailing the last round are the Floor is Lava and Highest of Heels with formidable scores. This may shake everything up. Everyone else, please click your submit right now. We have one half of the teams turned in, and we just need the other half before we could tally up the scores, reveal the answers, and crown a winner here at the Waylon, Gaf East, Gaf West, Brazen Head, Biddy's, Hibernia, singing it bang bang bam boom boom. Maybe you'll be above 10th someday. Yes. By the way, if you finish the middle of the table, you don't get relegated. That's all it takes. Just don't get relegated. And it looks like we've got a quorum of enough teams turned them in. And you guys can hop on over to your leaderboard and score yourselves if you like your Google Forms score. If you have any disputes whatsoever, please wait for me to reveal the answer. Hey, you got a corporation? Is your name Bill Gates? Are you Jeff Bezos? Hire me. I will ask questions at you, not with you, at you, like so. Round 6's answers are about to be revealed right now. Again, thank you guys so much for showing up week after week, day after day, night after night. Wednesdays are the highlight. As Ron says, it's the Lingliflipper, the Swedish random holiday day where you say, hey, it's Wednesday. Let's go drink and let off some steam. And you guys are the highlight of my week. I hope this is a highlight of your week. Answers in, scores in, unless you have any disputes. Here they are. Tyson's Corner, or just Tyson's, Virginia, is the site of many corporate CEO headquarters. The V&A, or Victoria and Albert Museum, is the third of Exhibition Road's big 3. KJ Ipa. We should say Ipa. KJ Ipa, because he's a Kiwi, is Archie in Riverdale. There are 4 flats in the key of A flat major, B-E-A-D flat. You go back 1 flat to get the name of the key of the one, blah, blah, blah. Polish is the largest of the West Slavic language group. Thomas Edison lobbied against Woodrow Wilson because he thought he was cruel to business. Florida's lowest point is Hill, Britain. TCB, a Taking Care of Business band, was Elvis's band for nigh on 8 years. The Raleigh Chopper, Get to the Chopper, is the name of the iconic 60s and 70s bikes. And the 15 member states, beginning with the letter C in their common English name of the United Nations, are Cambodia, Cameroon, Canada, Cabo Verde, the CAR, or Central African Republic, Chad, Chile, China, Colombia, Comoros, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cuba, Cyprus, or Czechia, or Czech Republic. All right, guys, any disputes? If not, turn them in. Wow, we've got several 20 plus answers. And we're going to drum roll, please, for the winner. Temporary team name, please get your score in. Anyone else? Let's see. Scott Lung. I don't think it's Phil who actually won. I think it's a team mocking Phil. I believe it is. But let's get temporary team names to score in so we could see what the final 3 are. Or, you know what? I don't really care. Temporary team name. You guys got 16. There you go. Boom. 17. And drum roll, please. I just want to see who's in first, who's in second, who's in third. 72 points. Let's go. 70 points for Tony Q and Angelo. 72 for Wyatt and Willie. 73 apiece for temporary team name and Simple Minds. 74 for Black Lives Matter. 80 for temporary blah blah blahs blah 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 blah. And 92 points. A 12-point win for Punxsutawney Phil Kim. Absolutely brilliant. By the way, even adjusted for their 7-point Adam Roby smackdown, they would still have had a 5-point lead on Heartthrob Blah Blah Blah's Cop Job Blah Blog. Well done, Punxsutawney Phil Kim. An absolutely dominant win. Guys, thank you for coming, as usual, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, and thank you for your generosity. Pia Jesu Domine, Dona est requiem, cum sancti spiritu, in gloria Dei Patris. Amen. Have a throwaway count. Why are you fucking questioning me all over? It's over. You're done. Go home. Go home. They think it's over? Well, it is now.